Hello again. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I'm Hello Good Game, your host in today's Magic the Gathering Arena deck guide video. A very special one at that. It's the Wilds of Eldraine Early Access Streamer event. All of the content creators in one place, playing against each other with loaded accounts, showcasing all of the latest and greatest within the set, so you, and I guess myself as well, can decide whether or not we're looking to buy the pre-release bundles, as well as, how are we going to really spend our wild cards? Alrighty, so if you like what you see here today, it's really easy. Just hit that thumbs up. It will help a ton. And in today's video, we're going to be breaking down Golgari Lifegain. Very, very cool build, discussing the strategies and synergies in depth because it is a new deck, demonstrating this against all of the other wonderful content creators. Thank you all so much for the matches. I appreciate you. And then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts and deck review. Heyo, let's go. Here we are, Golgari Lifegain, a black and green mid-range deck. I don't even know what to call this because it is aggressive. We are building around what I actually think, and I'm going to come out and say it, my favorite card of the set, Gumdrop Poisoner. 3 mana, 3/2 with lifelink. When it enters the battlefield, up to one target creature gets -X equal to the amount of life you've gained this turn. So this is a creature that's 3/2 with life gain for 3. Okay. But it's also going to remove one of our creatures and is non-legendary and works really well with itself. Furthermore, at instant speed, as a 1-mana adventure, we'll have Tempt with Treats, creating a food token that we can sacrifice for 2, gaining 3 life, helping us out, right? So, there's so much to get through here. We better start with, my favorite playline, which is a turn 2 Gala Greeters, turn 3 Gumdrop. Gala Greeters, when a creature enters play, you get to choose one of the 3 that's not been chosen yet this turn, either creating a tapped treasure token, putting a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters, or, now this is the big one, gain 2 life. Gala on 2, Gumdrop comes down on 3, you gain 2 life, and now she is giving -X equal to 2 to your opponent, which is probably removal, which is really cool. Now this -X will also work really well with the cut down, right? If we can't quite get the kill, we can reduce it and finish off with the cut down. Really easy peasy lemon squeezy, as well as the Toshiro, Life of Umezawa, acting in all aspects. When it enters, you can choose one of the 2. Actually, one of the 3, pardon me. +2/+2 on one of your creatures. Target creature your opponent controls gets -1/-1. Again, helping out with cut down, helping out with the Poisoner. And then gain 2 life, helping out with the Poisoner even more so. Furthermore, on the 3rd trigger of it, you're going to exile it into the Memory of Toshiro, a 2/3 that can tap to pay 1 life, adding 1 mana to cast a sorcery or instant speed spell, which is very, very cool. More on that in a second. So, that's our favorite turn 2, turn 3. We also have the Haywire Mite for 1 mana as a 1/1. And when it dies, you gain 2 life. We can pay 1, sack it, it is exile. Target artifact or enchantment that's non-creature, which is crazy good. But we can also Beseech the Mirror, right? Now this does take everything from artifacts, enchantments, and tokens. We like to take the Mite because when it dies, we gain 2 life. And then, boom, here's a Gumdrop Poisoner, right? And then it's going to, have that -2 effect. If you have Gala, it's -4 now. And, all these things stack up, which is really cool and a nice way to maintain some unconventional tempo on the board state within Golgari, which is pretty cool. So this Beseech the Mirror can take other things. It's cool to sack the Mite, gain life, and pull the Gumdrop, have it enter, gain more life, and remove their creature, right? It's fun, right? However, if you're looking to win games, and I get it, Sheoldred the Apocalypse, Sorin the Mirthless, high-value 4-drops that are more than not going to swing the match in your favor. Back before we go full circle, we like Memory of Toshiro because it can tap reducing or at least generating mana for Beseech the Mirror, while simultaneously acting as a bargain target because it is an enchantment, right? So this is really nice because it's not only the Mite we can take, we can also take Toshiro, we can take treasure tokens as well as the food tokens. It's no problem, right? Very easy. We absolutely love it. Furthermore, we will be rocking the Virtue of Persistence for 7. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a creature card from the graveyard into the battlefield under your control. This is quite nice as we can grab Gumdrops and just, remove our opponent's creatures, attack in recklessly with life gain attackers, remove more of their creatures as we play it on top of Gala Greeters, which is a lot of fun. Keep in mind that Sheoldred will also gain you 2 life for the Gumdrop when you draw to start your turn if she is in play. Furthermore, Lochthwain Sworn for 2 at sorcery. Target creature gets -3/-3, and you gain 2 life. Just all coming together here. Really nice synergies. Plenty of removal in the deck. We have Sheoldred out, so we'd like to do a little bit of drawing on our own. The Mosswood Dreadknight for 2 is a 3/2 with trample. When it dies, you may cast it as its adventure from the grave until the end of your next turn. Very cool. Dread Whispers for 2, draw a card, lose 1 life. Very, very nice with the deck. Glissa Sunslayer for 3/3/3, first strike, death touch. Whenever you deal combat damage to a player, choose 1. Draw a card, lose 1 life. Destroy enchantment or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent. Very good. The Sentinel of Lost Lore for 3 is a 3/4, and when it enters the battlefield, choose 1 or more. Return target card you own in exile that has adventure to your hand. The Dreadknight, the Poisoner. Put target card you don't own in exile that has adventure on the bottom of its owner's library. Take one of their adventure cards, or just exile their graveyard, which I love, right? Graveyard control's very important. Sorin's other abilities include plussing to look at the top card of our library, reveal it if we so choose, and then put it into our hand, lose life equal to its mana value. Again, this is a choice. We can choose to leave it there. -2, creating a 2/3 with flying and lifelink, and then -7, dealing 13 damage to any target and gaining 13 life. Well, if that doesn't give you lethal, I don't know what will. Of course, we do have some single target removal within Cut Down. We talked about this, and Infernal Grasp, everything that Cut Down can't take and the Gumdrop can't take, right? This is just hard removal. Destroying target creature, we're going to lose 2 life. That's fine. We have plenty of life gain in the deck, so it shouldn't be a problem. The Cottage is here. It becomes for 5 mana and attacking for 4 that creates a food and exiles a card from a grave. We love it. The consistency of the Glade and the Waste, and the utility of the Mire and the Who Endures. Some basic lands here to fill out the deck, bringing us to 24 land. For this beautiful, beautiful Golgari Lifegain mid-range deck. Did I do okay? I love doing the deck decks. We fucking nail it. Language, HCD, you're going to get demonetized. I love frogs. And the kings are quite cool in the deck as well. The Frog King. I don't know. Nice save, dude. The deck's pretty sweet. I hope you enjoy it. Have an absolute magical day. We're going to showcase the build now against all these other creators. A great time. Thanks to them and Wizards for hosting this event. Very, very appreciative. Enjoy, like, comment, subscribe if you want to help support the channel, become a YouTube member, stuff like this. And yeah, we'll come back after the gameplay to wrap up and talk a little bit more about the deck. It's not the worst. By no means is it good, but it's there. Right, next turn we can double play. Ooh, a red deck. Dang. They just added the Virtue and called it good. Hit for 1. Next turn, I think it's just a Virtue. Some life gain if the Mites die, but it's fairly irrelevant, I feel. Wow, mono red dead deck. Thinking about what to do, and they decide to play a second Swift Spear. Imagine that. The monstrous roll token's what you want to play next. Instant speed. What's it called? Witch's Mask or something? I guess play with fire is fine too. Gain 2 life, take 4. Sorcery speed removal. Gaining some more life back, and well, we'll take the hit too. Hiya! This takes 2. But we might just sack the Mite for 1. Otherwise, we'll wait a turn. Just to make sure we get good value. The Phoenix is pretty cool. Hit for 1, no block. I'm going to swing for 1. Draw a card, lose 1 life to 17. And just get a nice blocker out there. 3-2 for 2. Good blocker. Yeah, and I'm just going to let my life gain creature sit there so they can stare at it. And terrify them. And then when they're all out of spells, I'm going to play it. Not like this. A 3rd Swift Spear. And then removal on my Dreadknight. Because how do you say no to that? Are you just going to sit there and hold it the whole game? Or do you get in, get some damage? Right? Okay, a little draw discard too. Well, I mean, it's not even a discard, it goes to the library, right? They do it. They did do it. And that comes back for us. Get a massive hit we don't appreciate. All right. Land out. Gala Greeters out. Gumdrop out. Gain 2 life. Kill the spear. Thanks for the life. Goodbye. Hit for 1. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, we do lose the Dreadknight, but, you know, we're just getting value where we can find it. We'll bring that back later. This is cool as we have 5 here as well. That's actually a pretty good card. Guess just gain some life. And then we're going to exile their graveyard and return our persistence back. Attack with the Gumdrop. I guess we should have waited to do that so they didn't see it as a playline. Now they do. But, you know, just goodbye Swift Spear. Thanks for the life gain. We're at 18, they're at 13. 2 cards in hand, 2 cards in the battlefield. This Pyro Hammer is pretty cool. I like that. Whenever an instant or sorcery you control targets only a single creature, and it would deal damage to that creature, it's going to deal that much damage to each opponent. Not too bad. So no field wipe, hit everything, but it's going to be single target. But nonetheless, very cool. Dominus? Bro, you're wild. Hit for 2. Glissa's a go. Gain 2 life. Killing the Phoenix, but not now. Right? This is really good. 2 cards in hand. They really need to deal with Glissa. Let's take the Phoenix. They could easily bring it back, but, you know, for now, let's take it. We have 6 mana. We still need 2 more. Okay. 1 for the food. 2 for the food. Which only leaves us 2. So that doesn't work. We could make the food, then sack the Mite. Discard 2 cards for an indestructible counter. Indestructible doesn't do shit. Think we want to kill this, though? I don't know. Swing with the Mite, and then maybe we don't even have to pay for it. Okay. Oh. I don't want to do that. I kill my own food? I should have just done it the other way. Dang it. Still worth it. Can we on the stack use it? I think we would be able to, but that's maybe too late. Auto pay. Resolve. Then we're gaining life again, right? With Gala. Double damage is actually probably worth taking. So let's gain 2 more life, puts us to 4. It's a minus effect, so it just gets through the indestructible. 3 cards in hand, 1 into play. I think maybe we just start attacking. Good game. The Gumdrop Poisoner. Oh, that's a pretty cute card. I really like it. All right. Opponent's going to go first. Let's keep 7. Playing slow. Oh, we don't even have to. I'm going to, though. I'm not entirely certain it's so important to food on 1. Arena. Come on. Are you there? Nope. Everybody plays a Johnny. Right? Let's gain 2 life. Ooh. That's interesting. I guess we're just gaining life again. Glissa is a go. It's going to stop any land attack. This is like a tortoise land deck. I think they might, I don't know, they probably don't -2. Just plus it up. They already had the land. I thought maybe they didn't have their 4th. Nice. This is progressing well. All right, Awaken is out. It's going to become a 3/3 now. Cool. And then they bushwhack us to have it die, but their Ren survives. Survived, because these... I'm glad it tells you that, because it's actually a 5 activation then. Yeah, okay. It never used to tell you that. So that's cool that it does. It's actually a 5 land to attack. Nice removal. Milling, grabbing a land, I would assume. Tortoise is a go. Another land. The Sanctum of Nature is quite good. That's going to make tokens forever. Pretty cool, I guess. So, Infernal Grasp stays to spot remove Titania. Right? This is a 4/4. It would get through. We only have X equals 2. I think I'm okay with that. I mean, we're taking lands, right? All right, we get Ren. I mean, we're at 24 life. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hell, that's really good. Wow. What just happened to me? Still one land shy of a double sack. Gotta get rid of flying at the very minimum. We should kill the tortoise too. Get rid of flying and just put out Death Touch. Alright, then we can block. Still a lot of damage. That worked really well. Like, so good. I'm impressed. Whoa. Sack the food, sack the food. Gumdropper kills the tortoise. Oh, we only needed one. I was thinking these gain 2 life, but it's 3 life. Oh my god, how many misplays have we made today? Probably a lot. Because I was thinking the whole time this was only 2 life. I never read my cards. Nice. With a Nissa, I can't even nice because I'm a Johnny. Wow, that's so good. Good game. There's no point in blocking. That was ridiculous. That was very, very cool. Going first, looking for better land. We find it here. It's a little slow, and we're just looking for a Gumdrop. Let's play the cottage first. We can go Toshiro first because it can flip and reduce the cost of Beseech the Mirror. Okay, drew it out. Grabbing a land, Team Mirror Adventures. I like Team Mirror Adventures. I think it's pretty good. Beanstalk Wormy for an additional land this turn. They get to play both of them. Nice. That's smooth. Very good. Just hit for 1. Do we pull Sorin? We pull Sheoldred. Or Gumdrop. Maybe they play a creature. Counter Magic? Let's attack. It's got to be Counter Magic. The lore could take their grave, but I kind of want more. I know I'm greedy. I know I'm greedy, but I want more. We get to exile a single card here, right? So it's kind of meeting in the middle. And then I'm not exposed to counter magic as much. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Nice. That ability didn't resolve. We got the food, but we didn't get to exile a card. Right? We got our food. That's weird. Let's swing. There has to be a counterspell here. I was hoping they'd activate the land to block. They did not. Oh, because these aren't already in exile. They get another blue source, or they have to? Sorry, I was for some reason thinking adventure cards were in the graveyard, not in exile. It's been a long day. I've been at live for like 8 hours, so please cut me some slack. Nice. That's really good. Dang, just totally refilled their hand. That's so good. Let's take out the druid. It's pretty brutal. They can cast the questing druid for 1. I'm pretty sure. Right, it gets a reduction, I think, doesn't it? There's no way it's a counterspell. What's Argrave like? Nothing. So the virtue's not great. I think it kind of just has to be Sheoldred. Not proud of it, but... Not proud of it. Three cards that we don't see. They're tapping it. A cursed roll is very good. Right, they make our shoulder to 1/1. And then it's easier to remove with something else, I guess. starting out with a questing druid, the land, and a journey. The journey gets the job done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So bouncing our Sheoldred, and then when we replay it, they get a draw, which isn't that great. But it's not bad, right? So this does come into play for 1, which is kind of crazy. Entering from exile, so they do get the draw, which is good just for their deck, actually. I've not seen that yet. That's impressive. I like it. Nice draw. But they do lose life. Do we want to leave that there? We should still take it. I'm certain that we should still take that. Even though the drawing hurts them, drawing is still good, right? Maybe a Sorin off the top. Gumdrop would be cool to showcase as well. We played it a lot in our other matches, though, so I guess it can't be the star of the show every game. We have to keep in mind they still have that land. Is this X equals 2? Nice. So good. Bouncing their druid back. I like it. Because they get a draw here, right? Well, maybe it's a good thing we destroyed the first. Are they holding up counter magic? It has to be. Let's force it though, right? Druid for double draw before. Okay. They get a draw here though. And we may as well save this. Or actually attack, because they're totally tapped out, right? That forces the block on the 5. Down to 3. Nice bounce, and they can draw so many cards here. I don't even want to know. This is gonna be crazy. Bro is playing his whole deck. I love it. And the druid is going to be massive, right? Very cool. 2 mana left. You're going to make it a 1/1. Semi-bean. And then we bring in the land, right? Land attack, good game. Our opponent will start, and we are playing slow, unless we top deck a swamp. It's always the option. Do you hear that, Shuffler? An untapped black source. We love mono red. You love mono red? Beldoni. It's for 3. That's crazy, bro. Who raised you? I mean, we could get it. Next turn. We'll minus and cutthroat it. I think the Kumano's better because of the exile, so we'll take that. I don't want to pay life for this right now. Especially if we're not using it next turn. Taking out the Feldon, down to 10, which is not good. Next turn we can gain 2 life, remove the Bloodthirsty. They're going for it. To the bottom. Nice! Down to 6. Whoa. Gain 2 life. We'd still be paying 2 for this. Or paying 1. But then we gain 3. Hopefully we don't die. 3 cards in their hand. It could all be over. 3 mana. Lightning Strike. Play with fire. 2 cards in hand. We're going straight for Sheoldred. Godric. We block, right? No block. Down to 2. Land out to 5. We can first attack for 3. Gumdrop for 1. And then take out our boy. Godric is gone. We're still at 5. Okay, I think we're good. You only really need 1 life to survive. And we balanced it well, and we have the Mire here as well, which can literally do anything for us. All right, going first, looking for a Mite, looking for Gala. Playing slow, turn 2, double Gumdrop. Fairies. Oh, I've seen so many fairy decks today. It's okay, though. And for 1. If they counter it, it goes to the graveyard. And we don't get the Poisoner. But we have 2 of them. Let's grab our card back and exile their graveyard. Good damage output. They most likely have removal. Hit for 1 to 18. Another Dream Thief. Surveilling 1. Another counterspell, do you think? Could be. Doing it main phase, trying to bait it out. They let it through. Elliot, you're dog. Not taking the bait. I'll just pass over then. So, -X until the end of turn. That creature gets an additional -3 if you control the fairy, so we're not stopping that. That's just gone. We're just taking it. Let's grab 2 life. In with the Poisoner, might be countered. I expect so. Yep. It's okay. They have 3 cards, as long as they don't start drawing a bunch. Is there more counter magic, chat? That is my 4th black land. I might take a Sorin. We haven't gained any life. But if Sorin minuses, they deal with the token, then they just deal with it. Sheoldred's not bad. They probably have removal. We can go Sorin instead. It's got a higher chance to dodge removal. And I'm actually going to plus instead of minus. Grabbing the land. Great. And now we have removal up. Beautiful. Is our boy going to survive? I mean, we do have 2 of them. Not a great way to spend removal, but...
I will not spare you. Dire times call for dire tactics.
We're going to take that fairy, force him to draw this turn. Or they just are removing it. It's only -3 if we get it. Oops. It's as you cast this spell. It's still -4. I should read these new cards. It's as you cast this spell. Oops.
I bring my own army.
Let's gain 2 life. Another Beseech. We could play Sheoldred now. Do we have a Sheoldred in our grave? No, but we have some really good cards in our grave. We take Sheoldred now and play it. Or we take our Virtue and play it next turn. We don't have the mana to not free cast it. Just put it into our hand with a decline. Sorry, my bad. I don't mean to be slow. New cards though, right? Duelist out, that's very good. And then they take the draw. Sheoldred wouldn't have been a bad play, but I don't... Like, I'm trying to avoid playing with it. It's there, and it would be very good, but... Let's try to focus on some new cards, maybe. Okay. Is this +1 counter? Nice. That's so good, so they get Sorin. Wow. And they're drawing. Always punished, man. I should have just stuck to my guns. That wasn't bad, but Sheoldred still probably would have been better. I mean, when wouldn't it be? Do they have it? Make them have it. They have it or they don't. Okay. I like that. Nice. Lots of land. I like Draineth Ruins with the fairies. That's a nice play. Grab the life gain? We should almost grab this first, and then we can use the Gumdrop as removal. Let's just grab life. Kill in, they draw. We need to get lucky. I mean, it's a fairly even match. 3 cards in hand. Of course, they do hit for 4, which is brutal. It's a good thing we have life gain. And that's actually not going to trigger. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. We can only give it -2. Because we don't get our draw till after. My bad. So we should have went Gumdrop, I guess. My bad. Let's keep the land in hand to bluff. We get the draw, but they get 2 of them. Gala's not bad. It needs to be in the battlefield now, though. And another Mastermind. That's brutal. A little bit of sequencing issues for us. A little bit of an oopsie earlier. Pretty good damage. Down to 6. Taking my Gala. Brutal. I need that. Right? I need that. Oh. Does that have to be cast this turn? Yeah. So just like removal. Defensing. Killing our Gumdrop Poisoner. Brutal. That's so brutal. Or the cut down, I guess, works too. My bad. And then they could also runes on it. I can't just submit 0, eh? No, we've already gained 2. They're tapped. Take their draw engine. Three cards in their hand. No more draw engine. It was hard. There's 2 of them. And this Halo Forager is wildly good. Another? Oh, bro. Kidding me. So more removal. All right, this is going to take a Gumdrop. Nice. It's just to block the 5. We're going to go up to 9. And then they're just going to hit for lethal. So it has to be a fairy. It has to be a fairy. Or something with flying. Oh. Down to 2. I don't have a permanent field wipe. Glissa's going to remove Halo Forager counters. Just take our Virtue. Why don't I have March in this deck? I think it has to be just another Virtue. Down to 1. Pretty sure we're dead. Good game. That's like, what, 3 Foragers in a row? That's kind of crazy. Nice draw. It's lethal, though, for sure. We made a little bit of a mistake when we removed a creature in an attempt to save ours, but it's whenever it was cast, not resolved, so I'm not used to that. Great game, though. All right, our opponent's going to go first. Hello and good game. Arjun in the house, Arena Craft Podcast. Let's get that Mite out. Hit for 1. Gala's a go. Can we get lucky here? No. Do we wait? I think we do. I'm going to do the treasure. I like the +1 counter too, but if we can start double casting, that's great. The tortoise. Oh, that's good. They do get a land as well. Nice. No artifacts for them. Well, we can kill the tortoise. Oh, no, we can't. All right, because this costs 2. And then we only have 2. Let's just return the Gumdrop back to our hand. And do we want the treasure now or a +1? I think we might want the treasure at this point. I guess. Bring this, and then we're going to exile their grave. They got a couple lands in there. At this point, we're not doing anything. I think we might just attack rather than playing defensively. And then I can draw more cards. I'm kind of greedy. I'm kind of greedy. Okay. And we will have 6 mana. Interesting. I wonder if we could trick them into blocking the Mite. The Bean stock is really good. And I believe this is their 5th, 6th land, so they'll just need to play one. Or maybe unlock it from the Tortoise. It's kind of risky because we have a blocker, though. Six mana. So we use 1 mana to make a food, then 4 to sacrifice both. And then we would need 3 more, which is not enough. Let's exile their enchantment that draws. Gain 2 life. And then this is a -4. Yes. We're going to gain 2 more life. We could take a Stomper, but I think the Tortoise is better. No, take a Stomper. And then here we gain 2 life. I mean, they could easily double block. I don't think we have any attacks at this point. Just pass over. Like, dealing with the ramp's hard enough, but like, what are they using with that? Nice. That's really good. That's really good. It's really good. Oh, but so is that. Do we take a Sheoldred or we just keep grabbing removal? We could take Sorin too. Or just grab another Poisoner. Sack the Mite. That's 4 life gained. It's just a Gumdrop, right? That's so good. On each. On each. On each! We almost need to kill them all at once. We could play this. Oh no, these are food. No attacks. We're chilling, right? Oof. We almost have to defend against them. Attacking is not good. Attacking into them is like removing them. I'd rather defend, I think. I might regret this decision. I don't know. The new cards, you know, I have no idea what's coming next, right? It's a good card. Shield on a gruff or what? On itself. Okay. Let's sack the food. Gain 2 life. Take out the gruff. And its power was below 0, right? So it doesn't actually push any over. Man, I hate Titan. I guess we want to wait until it attacks, hit it with Grasp, and then let the first strike Death Touch take it. I only have 1 land. Never mind. I like that. Kind of out of juice, right? And they've got the walls up. All right, we get Titan. Let's keep Toshiro in hand, I guess. Not proud, but okay. We need more removal. Right? That Gruff's really slowed us down. 3 bodies for 1 card. That's crazy. That's the 3rd Stomper. Holy. I guess we should have just taken Sheoldred. You know? I hate to play with Sheoldred, but it would have won us the game, I think. not great. It's a stalemate for sure. Like, they have a draw every turn, which is really good. You know, again, we should have just been shameless and beseeched Sheoldred. I didn't want to do it though, you know, like, yes, that's probably the best play for sure. But I want to showcase the Gumdrop, right? Competitively in a normal match, I would have grabbed Sheoldred, but just why bother? Right? I stand by it. I stand by it. Lets the game go on longer so we can showcase more things. Another Titan, dang. That's crazy good. It doesn't hit a single thing. Well, it does. We're going to get a Gruff. Or do we take the Tortoise? We take the Gruffs in case they play more Gruffs. Yeah, the other goes to a 5 though, right? Oh man, like they got a fat deck over there, man. I can't get through. Maybe we'll mirror another Sheoldred. I'll do it the second time. The first, nah, maybe the second time. Oh. That's why we took the first two. They're so good. These three will go to 8/8s if they attack with this one. Crazy. I guess I'd probably just take the damage and block the Titan. I don't know. It's a pretty brutal board state. Let's see it. Okay. Okay. Gain 6, take 5, net gain 1, remove 3. Lose 2. Slogie! That's pretty cool. It's not good. Kind of just want to throw the blocker out, I guess. We'll take their grave. There's no lands there. They probably have the channel lands in hand still. She could be an elf, kind of, I feel like. Four mana. Crazy field. The only thing slowing them down is Glissa. It's not good. Like, I don't know how we get out of this, honestly. It's brutal. They just got to keep powering on. They're down to 32. They have plenty of juice left. Yeah. Even Bro's confused. He's like, oh, this is complicated. Just goes to show you how powerful Glissa is. It's the only thing keeping them at bay. We got to get rid of Slogart. Not great. I mean, this is a good block here if we could get away with it. But then we're losing both Gumdrops just to block 3 damage. And I'd rather not. Taking 5, gaining 6. Net of 1. Their trample gets hit with first strike, right? Death touch. They grab their land, which is fine. Another Gruff. Titan. Nice. Oh my god. So much mana. Every deck just makes 1,000,000 mana now. Truly. Truly. Crazy. So they have 3, 6, 9, 12 available mana. Cool. Cool. Are we playing Commander? I feel like, what's going on? Sick. Sick. Remember that time we didn't take Sheoldred like a gentleman? I do. And then our opponent drew 25 cards after. That's what you get, chat. That's what you get. Right? Why didn't we play it? Be a gentleman. Oh my god. Famous last words. Really? That's pretty cool. Getting hit for 8. Gaining 6 of it back. So 2 and then 9. Taking 13 total damage. We don't need to yet. Just save it. Oops. I forgot that they would push up all of them. Oh, no. I messed that up. I was planning on taking all of them. A million times. Oops. Oh, man. That's my bad. That's my bad. I was planning on only pushing up to 1, but I forgot about the first strike, dude. Oh, my bad. I got greedy and I was like, no, take 3 of them. Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Dang it. I mean, I think they're getting us anyways, but... that didn't help. This is the beginning of upkeep, and it might just be countered. Nice. I think that's a good game. I'm not sure what the oops was. They've not made any mistakes. I certainly did. Hello, good game. I usually say that at the start. The end is just a good game. I think this is still just lethal though, right? Once it pushes those up by 8. Right? That's so much damage. Very cool to see. Great game. It's what you get for not playing Sheoldred, HGG. I think we could have easily won that, but you know, it's not about playing Sheoldred, right? We're trying to play some new cards today. Okie dokie here. So, you know, we did get punished for trying to showcase some of the new cards when maybe we should have just been an oppressive, sweaty. Nah, that's not true. I don't want to call anyone a neckbeard here, but people are good at this game, and I'm talking about myself as well. You know, I couldn't even grow a neckbeard if I tried. But what I'm referring to is playing Sheoldred. You know, you can play Sheoldred, and I think you're going to do really, really well, right? Sheoldred wins matches. There's a reason it's a $100 card. But at the same time, not every issue calls for Sheoldred, and you might already have Sheoldred in play. So that's why we have, you know, the Gumdrops, the Sorin, Glissa in here. It all works very nice. Even grabbing the Virtue of Persistence so we can start to loop some of the stuff every turn is very fun. You know, what do you guys think? Any considerations for the deck? I heard while I was playing maybe a Flesh Gorger. It's good for life gain early on, and it's nice to reanimate with the Virtue. You know, that's kind of what I'm looking for as far as a comment goes. Boop, 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 down below. As always, I appreciate your support on the channel. Like, subscribe when you're done commenting if you haven't done so already. Join the community Discord if you want to yell at me ever. But most importantly, just thank you so much for hanging out with the early access event. Have a magical day. Check out the rest of my content. We made so many decks as well. If this is the first one you've seen. And I guess we'll see you over there. Toodles.